Upgrades all around, windows, a parking lot, air conditioning, and so much more.
Indeed, those are just a few of the things that Ellison High School in Killeen will be receiving over the summer. Our Sierra Shipley joins us live here in the studio. Sierra, how much are all these improvements going to cost?
Vince, Andrea, Ellison High School is receiving over $5 million in renovations. And after being out for the entire summer, by the time students come back to school in August, they'll have a brand new school. Students and staff are thrilled and are excited for the makeover. A graduate from Ellison High School himself and now a teacher, Jeffrey Van Riper is excited to see the major upgrades coming to his school.
We've had 40 plus years of Ellison graduates now, and to keep the building well maintained for them is of course a priority. So getting to have these upgrades is fantastic.
One of the upgrades being the chiller, or the monster as some call it, an AC unit that has only been replaced once. It's time for it to retire.
I'd say it's done its job. It's about time to have a nice upgrade and have it handled a little more efficiently with today's technology.
Another needed change, the parking lot. A $2.24 million new concrete area will rid of the potholes and loose gravel for good.
As folks have noticed loose gravel in their tires and on their shoes, and this is something we had heard about for some time.
With KISD being granted a $426 million bond in 2018, these are just some of the things that the money is going towards. Although these changes wouldn't be possible without support.
All of these many different needs became part of the bond package that went before the voters, and a big word of thanks to our community for supporting the bond.
Small changes have been made over time, but in the last 15 years that Van Riper has been here, nothing as big as this $5 million makeover.
I love the fact that it has stood the test of time. We put out very wonderful graduates, and I was lucky to get the opportunity to come back and teach here. I jumped at the chance.
Ellison High School of KISD's is one of KISD's 4 6A high schools with an enrollment of more than 2,500 students. Now, with a school that big, repairs are clearly needed. And they're not the only one receiving repairs. We have Palo Alto Middle School getting a new roof and Harker Heights High School having some roof repairs as well.
And you and I were talking earlier, both these projects are going to cost another $1.8 million.
Correct.
Sarah, thank you so much.
All the new upgrades come from the $426 million bond that Killeen ISD was granted last year.
The breakdown of the cost for Ellison High School repairs are $2.9 million for the new air conditioning system. New windows will cost more than $326,000. New parking lot as well as a new light poles will complete the restoration at $2.24 million.